What's up, Dream Media family? This is Zach. Check this out. Drop the shades. There we go. Now we're ready to watch a movie. In today's video, I'm gonna take you through this entire space and give you a recap of all the audio, video, and home automation equipment that's featured. Let's go. All right, welcome back, Dream Media family. If I were gonna watch a movie, this is how I'd have it. But for the purpose of this video, open the shades. I'm gonna bring in a little bit of natural light so you guys can see what's up, but featured here are the Screen Innovations Nano shades. One of my absolute favorites. They have these powder-coated top boxes here that are just really slim, super clean, and we picked the fabric to match the house's decor. They're fabric, so they're light filtering. They let light in, but nobody can see into the house. Additionally, they have some acoustic performance benefits. In this space, I have just walls of glass, but I wanted a high performance audio system. So you guys are probably like, Zach, how are you gonna make this into a real theater? I'm gonna take you through and show you exactly what we've done. Keep in mind, I've made other videos showing off this space and walking you through the installation of every single product in this room. But I'm gonna grab the camera, I'm gonna be the cameraman, and I'm gonna take you guys through the room and show off every little nuance. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and start right up here in the main formal living. Right here, guys, we have a massive 75-inch QLED from Samsung, looking really good up there above the fireplace on a tilt mount. We have this RBH 8400 soundbar. This is not what you think whenever you think of a soundbar. This is a real hi-fi lover soundbar. This features 4 of their 8-inch woofers and those massive AMT tweeters. Look at them. We got a total of 3. So this isn't a center speaker. It's a soundbar, a left, a right, and a center speaker. And I'll tell you what, guys, these AMT tweeters scream effortlessly. I mean, I can be sitting back here at the rear of the room. Let me give you a little perspective here. I'll put the camera right here on the table. So I come all the way back here. I can be sitting down having dinner with the family 30 feet away from the TV, and I can still hear every single word of the dialogue crystal clear. It's unbelievable, guys. These RBH speakers have blown my mind in this massive room. All right, guys, so that's my front sound stage. Absolutely killer audiophile grade soundbar. Dedicated left, right, and center, all running back to my Marantz Cinema 30 that's located in my rack, which I'm gonna do a full rack video at a later date. Now let's come over here and check this bad boy out. So right down here, this was a bear to get installed. Big shout out to Chase Williams, our Colorado regional sales manager, for helping with this one. These on-wall subwoofers are dual 12s, and man, do they bump. I didn't really have the ability to do floor standing subwoofers in this room. Honestly, I was just blessed enough that my wife allowed me to put these in here. And the only reason was because it didn't impede on the walkway. So check this out, guys. We're sitting about 5.5 inches off the wall here. And with the trim piece, it ended up being about 4.5. So she allowed it. You can see we can still walk through easily on this side. So we have one mounted over here, and then we have another dual 12 mounted over here. Centered underneath these window ledges. And these also have adequate room for me to walk through if needed. Obviously, we have the Christmas tree here right now during the holidays, but that won't always be there, and it'll be nice to be able to walk around. All of our wiring was retro wired back, and I have amplifier sitting in there, as well as we have the rack room back here down the stairs. And I'll do a full tour on that as well. Let's continue on. So we have overhead Dolby Atmos. I have mid Atmos and rear Atmos for overhead effects. And then here at the rear of the room, we have two more for our rear surrounds. One here and one here. And these are the RBH 8115, the 815, 8-inch woofer, AMT tweeters. All of them match throughout the whole room. They're angled baffles. They perform exceptionally well. Great tonal balance, really high fidelity sound. Additionally, so that configuration is 5.4.4. I wanted to go a little bit further because it's not only about watching movies in the primary listening area, it's about enjoying dinner with the family, entertaining guests. So we put a couple more speakers up there above the cabinets that are hidden. You guys can't see them, but I'll do a live listening test at a later date. We got one there and one there. And to fill my bass, I ended up putting in an additional floater Sonos subwoofer for now right here. And although they're not the most high performance subs, it does fill this space whenever we're watching sports, watching kids movies, or kids TV shows, the news, you know, listening to music. It's just a filler to give a little bit more low end over here in the kitchen. Now, I do have plans for SVS subwoofers to go in the ceiling back here at a later date. So that's kind of a recap on the speaker system in the room. We're running a 5.4.4. Additionally, I have the Marantz Cinema 30 down in the rack for my processing and sending the video signal to my QLED 8K TV. And then I have an audio control Pantages G4 powering up the speakers because the Marantz Cinema 30 just couldn't do it. It's coming off a little bit anemic. I mean, these are beast of speakers and they require some serious amplification. And I actually am running the RBH Unrivaled amplifier for my on-wall RBH dual 12s. So that's kind of a recap of the audio. Now let's talk about my shades and lighting next. So in this room, I went for the Screen Innovations, the Nano shades, and the Nano shades specifically because they have this little tiny magnetic charging port, and that sold me. I was like, I didn't have the ability from my builder to wire these from the get-go, which I would have preferred to do. I came in a little late on the build, so I was forced into battery wireless options. But check this out, guys. So if you come over here, you'll see right up here these tiny little magnetic charging ports right there. And I'll have to say that right there is what sold me. And these clean enclosures, these casings that Screen Innovations custom makes. You can powder coat them to any color to match your aesthetic, as well as choose any fabric for the shade itself. But you can see I'm a huge fan of that cassette. It looks absolutely wonderful in this room. Check it out on the stone. Super clean. So I got these Screen Innovations Nano shades, custom powder coated, custom fabric chosen, specific to each room too. So I have shades on every single window throughout this entire home. I have the light filtering in most of the rooms, and then in the home theater, I have dedicated knockout shades that completely eliminate the light. Same colors, same color fabric from an aesthetic standpoint, and same color cassette. So they all match, but the way that it affects the ambient light from the outside is different. So all bedrooms have knockout and the movie room has knockout, whereas the rest of the main common areas, hallways, mud room, kitchen, dining, even the office, I just went with the light filtering to give privacy and reduce the light, and also improve the acoustic performance in this space, because I have wood floors and a lot of windows. It reverbs like crazy in here. Now let's talk about our lighting. So lighting is absolutely essential, in my opinion, to the entire experience, right? You gotta have dimmers, and specifically automated dimmers. I like it to where throughout the entire day, I wake up in the morning, I don't have to touch anything. When my alarm goes off, everything goes to a preset. I'm talking down to the percentage. Like these pendants right here are at 50%. The cans are at like 10% at 7 a.m. Under cabinet lighting is probably at about 70. And then as the morning goes on, by 7:45, I have it bumped up to about 80%. And then by 8 o'clock when we're leaving, it's at 100. And then when the geofencing picks up my phone and I leave the home, the whole entire house shuts down. All lights turn off and all shades shut. Keep the heat out from the sun, as well as reduce the energy bill whenever we're not home. I'm using Lutron for the lighting, Screen Innovations for the shades, and to bring everything together, I have URC. So come over here and let me show you the URC system. There's a phone app as well, but right here I have a touchpad. Right here we have every single room for the house. So yes, I have all of the functionality to control this room, but also the front patio, the kitchen, the back patio, which is kind of a disaster right now. Got a big TV out there. I did a full tour on this. You guys will have to check it out. Pretty sick outdoor landscape system, sound bar, rock speakers, the whole 9 yards. There's some speakers up here too under the eaves. But on our touchscreen here, we got the primary bath, the movie room, guest suite, bunk room, hallway. Sorry, my touchpad's really dirty right now. We cook and touch it a lot, so it's gross, but just trying to knock out a video for you guys, letting you know where I'm at with this space, office, and garage. So if you were to click into a particular room, like say we're in the formal, you have options for Apple TV, Xfinity, whatever is currently playing, Sonos. I got some party modes, which basically are scenes that run everything all at the same time. Yet it'll do lighting, shades, and AV. We got lighting control, shade control, scenes, welcome home, goodbye, movie time, dinner, and then I can even view my ring, which is kind of nice. See the front door, see the side garage, the front garage, and I'm not going to show you guys more, but full surveillance throughout the entire property, complete control over every single room. This is just a touch screen. I got another one over here on the wall. So you can see this one's not filthy dirty like the kitchen one, but same concept. I can control the formal. I have it pre-programmed to where it just goes straight to the formal. Additionally, I can control every single room throughout the house. And one of the coolest things is you can just power down the whole house. You got your weather here, the time, you got when sunset is, if it's a sunny day, the temperature, a lot of cool things, but really just making your life simple and easy to use. I was using a lot of these functions manually until I recently set up the geo-fencing on my phone, and oh my gosh, guys, I'm gonna have to make a completely whole different video on geo-fencing. I wanna go hop in the car and go down to the main road and then come up the street and show you guys how it performs. But it's crazy. Like, it tracks the IP address on your phone, and as soon as you get close to the house, you pull into the driveway, shades are coming up, lighting turns on, my favorite Sonos playlist just starts rocking. So like, it basically saves me like 5 or 10 minutes of going to 10 different apps as soon as I get home. And then throughout the night, I was adjusting all of my shades, all of my lighting, as you know, depending on the time of year and the lighting conditions outside. I was just constantly fiddling with my phone. And although like I enjoyed it, it was also kind of annoying. Like my wife was always like, get off your phone. Like, what are you doing? Like, you told me you were done with work. And I'm like, I am done with work. I'm just adjusting the shades. And she's like, just put your phone down. So now I get the full enjoyment out of this system. Finally, everything just works for me. It's a game changer. So I think I'm finally to a point to where I can make this video and show you guys where we're at. I hope you guys are enjoying this type of content. I have more videos coming. I just got a whole fresh load of new Sonos gear, new amplifiers. I got some new subwoofers that are gonna go in the ceiling in here. A lot more goodies and episodes to come. But I was just very excited to kind of give you guys a little update. Everything's functioning perfect. The sound quality is phenomenal. You'll have to check the video whenever we completed the install. I'll put the link up here for you guys. But we did a full demo with Ready Player One. We did several demos, music and movie, and I'm thoroughly impressed with how this turned out. When it comes to rooms this big, I mean, RBH is my #1 pick. I mean, those AMT tweeters, guys, if you like loud, like if you like listening to your music and movies like 90 to 110, 115 dB, most speakers just can't take it. Those like little dome tweeters, it's going to distort. These RBH AMTs just scream and they don't distort at all. It's absolutely incredible. Big shout out to the guys at RBH. I'm a huge fan. Well, guys, just wanted to give you a quick little rundown, show you where I'm at today. Keep in mind, this system is going to continuously evolve. But in conclusion, I am extremely thrilled with how things turned out. RBH 5.4.4 Dolby Atmos system, Samsung QLED up there, Marantz doing all the processing, as well as audio control beefing up my amplification and the RBH Unrivaled amps, lighting control through Lutron, shade control through Screen Innovations, utilizing the Tahoma app or Tahoma integration with Somfy, and URC as the backbone to pull all of these components together. And really that's where the magic happened. Until I got the URC system and brought all of these components under one umbrella and introduced the geofencing and the automated scenes, I wasn't truly happy. I wasn't really many nights using everything, just because, you know, kiddos get home, we got dinner time, bath time, and then bedtime. And then by then I'm just worn, ready to go hop in bed and just control that one room. So now I feel like I'm actually using all of the stuff that I paid for. I hope you guys are finding some inspiration in this video. If you have questions or comments, reach out today, schedule your free consultation. If you're up here in Colorado, we're boots on the ground, running trucks. We're expanding into more territories in years to come. Our goal is to get 6 new locations over the next 2 years with our own Dream Media trucks doing full custom integration, which I'm going to talk about more extensively when we dive into that rack. Things such as your Wi-Fi infrastructure, battery backups, the Wi-Fi, the access points, and configuring static IPs. There's just so many little nuances that we're going to be covering, such as these large homes and panelized lighting. I mean, I could go on for days, but the custom integration, full smart home top to bottom integration is what we're all about, in addition to also building killer home theaters throughout the entire country and selling those components through our online store. Well, guys, I'm extremely grateful for everybody's support. Thank you guys for always reaching out to Dream Media to purchase your equipment. And if you're building a new home, that is the best time to reach out and get us in the door before they even start framing. And when they're in the design phase, when you got the architects and you're putting together your floor plans, reach out and our specialists will walk through and put together a full system design, map out every single location, and hold the contractors and the builders' hands through the whole process so that you have a seamless experience at the end of the day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative and helping you make a buying decision. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and do not forget to smash that subscribe button down below for more. Till next time, this is Zach with Dream Media Home Theater. Thank you for watching.